Karol Markowicz lives in Florida, and she's also a New York Post columnist. Karol, good to see you. What the heck is going on in Florida, Karol?
Only good things. But, you know, the thing with Whoopi Goldberg is I can't believe it's 2023 and we still need to be explaining what CRT is. I mean, CRT is not a book. It is not a subject. It is a way of teaching things. And you know who's really susceptible to teachings like CRT? Whoopi Goldberg, because when she made her comparison about the Holocaust being white-on-white violence, she was looking through a CRT lens, which always says, you know, find the victim, find the oppressed person, and find the oppressed race. Don't look at it in terms of, you know, what is actually happening, like in the Holocaust. Look at it through this particular lens. And we're absolutely teaching this to kids all over the country, but not in Florida.
Well, the left and The View has done this, Karol, is their only course of action now is deny what is undeniable. That's all that they can do at this point.
Right.
And I should point out that Whoopi Goldberg has repeatedly doubled down on those comments about the Holocaust.
That's right.
At moments when she seems like when she seems like she thinks she's not going to get caught saying it. And she says it again and again at a point where it's almost undeniable that there's an undercurrent or an umbrella of anti-Semitism. I digress. But what is going on in the state of Florida with Governor Ron DeSantis? This was a pilot program, correct, involving AP African American Studies.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Well, I think the main thing that he's doing is making sure that these subjects remain on the topic. I mean, so many of us have kids who went to school and had some math question where all of a sudden they were asked to find the oppressor in the math equation. This happens, and he found lots of examples of it happening in math books in Florida, and he made them rewrite the books. So I love this kind of thing. And the thing also with Whoopi is she actually doesn't know that the line from the left actually has changed from there's no such thing as CRT to it's good that there's CRT. They've moved on to we need to have CRT in our schools. Whoopi is just not up on the latest lingo.
Karol, where are people at in Florida? Because if I had a governor like Ron DeSantis who is saying, listen, if you have lessons where you're supposed to teach black history, but you're talking about queer theory or about intersectionality or abolishing prisons, I'd go, thank you, Governor. Stop indoctrinating my kids. Where are the people in Florida at?
That's right. They love him. I mean, look, he just won by 20 points. That's not an accident. I think what he's doing is extremely popular. And it's not just extremely popular with conservatives. Nobody wants their first grader learning about gender theory. No. Nobody wants this kind of thing in our schools. Nobody wants this racialized curriculums being pushed on our children. We just want them to learn basic topics. Everybody wants their kids to learn African-American history. There's nobody that doesn't. But they just don't want this additional nonsense. They don't want the Marxism involved here. And that's really what's happening. He's pushing out the curriculum that is not straightforward, that is not actually meant to educate our kids. It's meant to indoctrinate them. And he's saying absolutely not in Florida.
Right. They don't want at age 16 to find out that their son or daughter doesn't know math, basic math.
Exactly.
Karol, so good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Karol. Good to see you.
Wish we were in Florida.